Don't ever tell anybody anything. If you do, you start missing everybody. I'm sick of just liking people. I wish to God I could meet somebody I could respect. Among other things, you'll find that you're not the first person who was ever confused and frightened, and even sickened by human behavior. People never believe you. I'm quite illiterate, but I read a lot. The mark of the immature man is that he wants to die nobly for a cause, while the mark of the mature man is that he wants to live humbly for one. Mothers are all slightly insane. The worst thing that being an artist could do to you would be that it would make you slightly unhappy constantly. The fact is always obvious much too late, but the most singular difference between happiness and joy is that happiness is a solid, and joy a liquid. What really scares me is the thought of not being able to accomplish what I want to do. All we do our whole lives is go from one little piece of holy ground to the next. Goddamn money, it always ends up making you blue as hell. I am always saying glad to have met you to somebody. I'm not at all glad I met. That's the nice thing about carousels. They always play the same songs. People never notice anything. I'm the most terrific liar you ever saw in your life. I like it when somebody gets excited about something. It's nice. I'm sick of not having the courage to be an absolute nobody. There's a certain kind of happiness that is only available through suffering. I'm just sick of ego, my own and everybody else's. If you do something to good, then, after a while, if you don't watch it, you start showing off, and then you're not as good anymore. I'm always saying glad to have met you to somebody. I'm not at all glad I met. If you want to stay alive, you have to say that stuff. Though, it's funny. All you have to do is say something nobody understands, and they'll do practically anything you want them to. Almost every time somebody gives me a present, it ends up making me sad. People are always ruining things for you. It's really hard to be roommates with people. If your suitcases are much better than theirs, I'm the only one in the family who hasn't written a book. You never really get the smell of smoke out of your nose. The thing with kids is, if they want to grab for the gold ring, you have to let them do it and not say anything. If they fall off, they fall off. But it is bad to say anything to them. Who wants flowers when you're dead? Nobody. I'm glad you liked it. If you have any more requests or need further assistance, feel free to ask.